Newberg, what's up, y'all? Okay, so we made it through September, right? We got our claim plus reasoning focus. We're moving on to evidence. So, just a little reminder here. Remember, we looked at this enemy, 53% novice, and we picked out an image of an enemy for us. We said, like, look, this is a team lift. We're all going to be a part of this, or 91% of us are, right? So, like, do you even lift, bro? Just remember, we're going for 12, but if we get 7 writing lessons just for Think Circa, right? So like we got the writing modules, which is pretty much separate from this writing focus, besides the acronym. But if we do 7 of those writing modules, our kids are going to grow in with 2 years of growth, right? Also, just let me point out, specific feedback is a part of that. So you got to give feedback with those modules. Again, 91% of us said, let's do this. Let's help our kids, right? So just think about it for a second. It's 2 minutes of daily instruction. So many people are already doing it. You get a different circa focus each month. This is something that needs to happen, right? So um, I need to get on this, and we need to get it in our EPD. Part of tuning calibration in PLC needs to be looking at these writing pieces, looking at these entry slips, and saying like, okay, look, what makes a 4 out of 4 and what makes a 2 out of 4? And this should weave into your instruction, right? It should be what you're already doing, and you're just applying. Okay, we're finding evidence on what we're doing. That's already in your content. It's just applying it to this acronym. Just refresher: claim, evidence, reasoning, counterclaim, audience is circa. And then so focusing on evidence. Um, for my social studies people, primary and secondary resources are a big part of that. We're not necessarily starting with that because we need to get kids, and I know you guys are doing that, so keep doing it, obviously. But we need to get kids just getting stuff that looks like good evidence, right? So, like, they need to have numbers in there. 15% of most kids have big foreheads. That's a real statistic I just made up. Experts, right? Doctors, professors, researchers, studies. Do they have the Mayo Clinic in there? Do they have University of U of L, which takes me to research centers, right? Dates. Look, that date's 1982. That's some old stuff. And if they can get where they put all that together, Dr. Lee's study on big foreheads was conducted at the Mayo Clinic in 1996 and proved that you ugly. Right, so that poster is included. You're welcome. All right, so remember, this can be in entry slips. This could be in a sponge, a warm up, a cool down. It could just be a question in the middle of your class that applies to your lesson. All right, so the first entry slip, exit slip, whatever it is for you that I'm providing as a resource for this month is I'm going to give you the claim. I'm going to give the kids the claim plus the reasoning in the first sentence. I want them to find the evidence, right? They're going to provide the evidence. Here's the article. They find it. So here's our claim. Mr. Walker should drink less soda, right? And he should, right? Just being for real. This is like a claim plus a come to Jesus, right? Because it'll make him unhealthy. All right, so I got my claim, my opinion. You should drink less soda, plus my reasoning. So I'm going to give the kids an example and give you an example. And this should be in parentheses because our quotations because I did just rip it off, so I need to fix that. But my evidence is this: the researchers behind a 2017 study gathered data that indicated a link between diet soda and the risk of stroke and Alzheimer's disease. The study involved 2,888 people over the age of 45 years. The results showed that drinking just one diet soda per day almost tripled a person's risk of stroke and Alzheimer's disease. So let's break it down for a second. I got dates, I got researchers. I wish I had their names, but I don't. But I got a 2017 study, that's pretty recent. I got how many people were in the study, I got their age. I got if I drink one soda, which is still in a number, one soda per day, I'm going to triple my health risk, right? What I bolded in black here, that's kind of the meat of where the evidence is giving me some reasoning. Now, that's not my reasoning yet. So kids need to know that. Just because I'm copy and pasted from a source, that's great. But that's not your reasoning yet. That's not your thinking. That's somebody else's thinking. So later on, next month or the month after, they're going to have to pull out of this their own thinking and reword it and prove, how does this evidence prove my claim? How does this evidence prove my claim? But we're not there yet. We're just finding good evidence, good sound, relevant evidence, right? So, in the black, what did it do? It indicated a link between diet soda and the risk of stroke and Alzheimer's, right? So that's just what I want to point out, because kids get that mixed up. They think, well, I got my evidence right there. What else you need? Well, I need to know that you can think, right? But our focus is evidence for this month. And then just a little reminder here that we got the numbers, the dates, the experts, the research centers, the studies, and I snuck in sources. And then last but not least, okay, this is what you'll give kids. I have it on a Google Doc for them. It's not in a presentation mode like this, but I gave them 3 articles here. They all vary in quality, right? And I'm not sure any of them are quality primary, secondary resources. So I'm accepting social studies come at me with this, and that'll be fun. Okay, so I'm sure they're like challenge accepted. But check out those resources, and this will be like, give the kids this and give the kids the sources and find some good evidence, the best evidence you can find to prove that Mr. Walker should drink less soda because it's unhealthy, right? Kids, try to have some numbers and dates and experts in there, right? And that's pretty much all I got. Thank you guys for your time. Go forth and conquer. Peace.